So today I'm going to talk about Poshmark Stories, which is a newer feature that Poshmark has on their app. And I just tried it out for the first time this past weekend because I have to admit, I wasn't really extremely excited about it because I didn't really see the benefit of having it, especially with Instagram already doing Instagram stories, and I do have an Instagram account. I didn't really see where Poshmark could do something different, I guess, than Instagram, but I decided to go ahead and try it out just to see if it may help with bringing people into my store and if I could see, or my closet, and if I could see some benefits from having it. But I must not be the only one that wasn't really excited about it, because when I went to YouTube to kind of do some research to see what people were talking about as far as Instagram or Poshmark stories, I didn't see a lot of videos along, talking about the new feature, but it could be because that they rolled it into maybe another video talking about new features in general. But I hadn't heard a lot, because I do watch a lot of Poshmark YouTubers, and I hadn't heard a whole lot about Instagram store or Poshmark stories. And doing a Google search, I did find some things on Reddit where when it was first announced, the major thought seems to be, why is this necessary? And a lot of people felt that there were much better things that Poshmark could be spending their time and money on rather than creating this. One user, I think it's Dollar Tear Sheet, their thoughts were, I don't have time or desire to participate in any of this crap. I just want to list my items, have them sell, ship them, and go on about my life. This is very understandable because Poshmark already takes up a lot of time with all of the sharing that you are expected to do to keep your items fresh and in front of users. And another objection was that they felt that this would turn Poshmark into even more of a Pinterest style platform where people like items with absolutely no intentions of buying. And one user stated that at PoshFest a few years ago that someone, maybe the founder, said that Poshmark's competition wasn't eBay, it was Instagram. And I guess because you can sell on Instagram now, and Instagram is social, and Poshmark likes to think of themselves as a more social app because you don't really interact with people on eBay and Mercari the way that you kind of do on Poshmark. So I can kind of see where they're getting at, but for the size of some of the people's closets, I guess they didn't figure that people would be doing this as a business. If you have a personal closet that you're selling from, then I can see it being more like Instagram. But if you're actually trying to run a business, then that's not really feasible, for you to kind of treat this as you would with Instagram. But I do feel that Poshmark is getting more like Instagram and Pinterest, where people are liking your items, with no intentions of buying. They're just liking it because they think that it's cute. And I've noticed a lot more likes on my items without people actually purchasing them in the last couple of months than there was before. I don't know if it's also because of maybe, with people, more people are going out now, but, getting used to being in a house because of the pandemic and just going online to really look at what's out there rather than doing serious shopping. And I've gotten to the point to where I don't even feel like bothering with likes unless someone is liking more items, and I'll bundle it together and send them an offer. But I find myself now, I used to, when someone liked an item, I would send them a note thanking them and kind of saying that they can ask me any questions that they have. But now I'm to the point to where, because I have so many people just liking things without intentions of buying them, or maybe they're saving them for later, you never know. But now I'm more along the lines of just sending out offers to likers without, taking up a lot of time to send these personal notes. So that does take up a lot of time. And like I said, the like to buying ratio is not as high as it used to be. What I'm finding now is that most people, if they want to buy it, they're going to either send you an offer, or just go ahead out and buy it. I haven't been having a lot of, when I send out an offer, offers to likers and or offers to buyers. They're actually buying it. And I don't know if it would help if maybe Poshmark allows people to put stuff into their carts instead of just liking them. That would signify more of interest rather than them just, thinking that something is cute. But anyways, I decided to give Poshmark stories a try. So I posted one on Friday, and there was nothing. And I got a little confused with the stories tab because even after I posted my stories, I didn't see anything there. But then what I realized later was that you only see something there if there was any kind of activity. It doesn't show that you have a story, it only shows what happens on your story. So posted something on Friday afternoon. Saturday morning, I get a like on my story. However, when I went to look at see who liked it, it was another buyer that had like a 50% off on their closet, and or another seller had like 50% off on their closet. So I felt like just liking stories were more of a marketing tactic for you to come and kind of look at her closet rather than her actually wanting to buy something. So, I was like, okay, well, I'll post a couple of more times on Saturday just to see if something else happens. So I posted on Saturday morning, and I posted again on Saturday around about 1 o'clock. And what happened was absolutely nothing. I didn't get any likes. And because with the Poshmark stories, unlike Instagram stories, you can't see if anybody is even looking at the stories. So I have no idea if it's even worth it to post a story because you can't see if anybody looked at it and then came to your closet. Maybe if Poshmark had something to where if someone liked something in your closet and it had a story, they can alert them that you have a story available, or I don't know, but to me, it just didn't seem like it was worth the effort because of how Poshmark's feed is in general. I don't even see people realizing that there's a story out there because the feed to me is not very pleasant looking, let's just be honest, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff jumbled up there. Whereas with Instagram, you have Instagram is very photo based, so you have all these photos and you kind of realize when there's stories in the middle. It incentivizes you to click on people's stories, but Poshmark just has all these different things on there, and it's just, unless they put like the stories at the top of the feed, I can't see people even caring if someone, has a story. And I even tried with like possibly I changed my photograph so that it was a more from just like my name logo to like a funny meme or something to see if that could grab people's interest and maybe click on it, because otherwise, why are people clicking on your story? Like, do they actually really care? So, let me know what you think. Like, do you think that, the stories are necessary or useful? Do you use them? Like for me, I would prefer to just keep doing the Instagram stories so I can see if people are looking at my stories, and see if it's worth the effort. I would love if Poshmark would do more of something like with Etsy, where you can actually see where people are coming from when they come to your Poshmark closet, so you can see if your efforts are, your marketing efforts are getting through. But, let me know what you think. You can go to my Instagram, which is Posh Dazzling Diva.